What's up, you guys? It's Julia here, back with another video. It's been a minute since I've done a financial advice video to get you motivated to start saving your money. This is a topic that I'm so passionate about. Just a few years ago, I would save nothing. I would blow my paycheck in just a few days, and I think growing and learning how to have control over your paychecks is very, very important, especially in today's economy. With even putting a down payment on a house, it is some scary numbers that you need to come up with. Or if you're trying to get an investment property, or just having an emergency fund in case your car breaks. You never know when you're going to get laid off from your job. It is so important to save. I'm going to give you 5 questions to get you thinking about your finances, and then I'm going to give you 3 rules that I live by, and I think you should live by too, to make this very simple and easy for you. This is for beginners. I myself am a beginner when it comes to saving money. I am not perfect. I fail all the time. I'm still super materialistic in certain areas. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe down below. Let's just get right into the 5 questions that you need to ask yourself if you want to take saving money seriously. Question number 1, do you have a job? So this is obviously very important. Do you have a job, and how often do you get paid? Some people get paid every week, some people get paid bi-weekly. So if you have a job, then you have income, and what is all of those hours and stress and chaos if you are not saving just a little bit to get yourself somewhere better? Something that really woke me up was I'm putting in all this time, hours, and effort to have nothing to show. I would just blow it all on stupid materialistic things. At the end of the year, you want to see how much you've worked. Question number 2, do you have a comfortable savings plan? Have you ever wrote down your finances? Have you ever wrote down how much you spend on takeout food, especially? Have you ever tried to budget and, pen and paper, write this down? It's not a fun thing to do, to realize how much you're spending on things you don't necessarily need. And when I say comfortable savings plan, this is extremely important because you don't want to strain yourself. If you're going in too hard, it is not going to work. You need a comfortable number that's just a little bit difficult, a little bit restraining. If you're saving too much, it's going to be too stressful, and eventually you're going to be pulling out of your savings account, and this whole thing is not going to work for you. Pick a savings number, pick a goal that is comfortable for you, that is just slightly challenging but not impossible. Question number 3, what is your purpose for saving? So everybody needs a purpose and a goal that they're striving for every single day. Like I've listed in the beginning, this could just be a emergency fund in case something bad happens. You could be saving up for a new car, saving up for a house, saving up for an investment property. You need to find that purpose, and you need to envision your future. How important is it to you to, when you get a house and you have that down payment ready to go without any stress on you? Is your purpose financial freedom? Because I think it's very out there to be like, oh, I want to be financially free, but I'm not scared to say it because I'm going to try as best as I can to be financially free, even though I'm literally just a waitress trying to be a real estate agent. Get yourself a goal that motivates you every single day. A lot of us are not in situations that we want to be in. As for me, I'm not happy with where I live. I'm not happy with the circumstances. And the best way to figure this out is to save money, have a cushion for yourself so that you can get to a better place. Invest in your future. You're investing in your future self when you stash that $20 away into a savings account, an investment fund. You are setting yourself up for greatness, and it is so, so, so important. Question number 4, ask yourself, where do you need the self-control? Do you buy too many high-end products that you don't need? High fashion, the perfumes, the shoes, the clothing, yes, they're amazing quality, but your closet is already full. You have so many shoes. Do you even need this? As for me, I've never been a high quality person. I've always gone cheap with products and stuff, but I think this is where a lot of people need self-control, or with how much takeout food that they get. Takeout food is so freaking easy and so convenient, and I get it way too much. Where do you need self-control? What is it in your life? Is there an addiction in your life that you're blowing all your money on? Maybe you have this car that is way too expensive and you thought you could afford it, but it's draining your paycheck every single month. I think it's extremely important to live cheaply, live below your means. I have kind of like a car that I hope is not falling apart because I love my car, but it's great to have nice shiny things. Is it draining your paycheck? You put in all of those hours. Is it worth it? Would you rather use that money to set your future self up for something bigger? Number 5, how can this benefit my future? How can saving money benefit my future? And actually think about it. Actually brainstorm and see your future. Do you want to be an Airbnb owner? Do you want to invest in property and maybe even just get your retirement fund ready early? Like I've said so many times, if I worked 40 hours a week scooping ice cream and then I get paid and blow all my money, what was scooping ice cream for? You just threw it all away on materialistic clothes, those draining hours at work. You can't do that to yourself. I want you to value your time and value your money. The 3 rules. So I just asked you all those questions and I really hope you listened and I really hope you answered through your phone screen or your TV screen, whatever it is you're watching this on. My 3 rules. I got this one from my brother. If you don't have 1,000 saved, don't spend 100 on a materialistic item or $100 on a shopping spree. You have no business. If you want to get serious with your savings account, really think about, I really like that measurement of money. So if you do not have 2,000 saved, why are you spending $200 on a microphone? Really? This one's a good one to get some self-control on your spending habits. And I think it's such a good way. If you just listen to that, this rule for a few months, you will build your savings account. Rule number 2, every single time you buy something, I want you to look at it and say, is this a need or a want? So back when I was doing my 10K in a year challenge, it was the hardest challenge I've ever done. Going from someone who had $0 in their savings and I just locked in, it was so hard. And guess what? You don't need it. You don't need that cute sweater. You don't need those jeans. You don't need your hair to be done. You don't need your acrylics that are $80. What you do need is a cushion for your future self. Just everyone's talking about how everything is so expensive these days, and I couldn't agree more. I have a good amount of money saved, but I will not move out. And I think I will not move out yet because I'm thinking about all the hours I put into that money. Stressful waitressing, scooping ice cream hours to build that savings account, and for me to just drop it on something that's not going to give me an investment back would bother me. So my plan is to invest it. Rule number 3, value your time and money and future over materialistic items. Hard. This takes time. I am at a point where I really do value my time and money and my future over perfumes, shoes, beauty products, whatever it might be. How many hours do I need to put in to buy that product? And then usually I'm just turned off and I don't buy it. Those are my 5 questions to ask you to get you started and my 3 rules that I live by. Once again, I'm not perfect. I'm actually struggling right now because I like buying cute gym clothes. Yeah. And I should have said this in the beginning. I'm kind of talking to people more so in my age group. So 17 to 25, this advice might help you out. If you are someone that worries about your future every single day, which I am, the one way to calm yourself down is to know that you're building your savings account. The way I talked a lot about myself in this video, and the way that I turned myself around was I looked up a savings challenge on Google. I found one that fit me, which was the $10,000 in a year challenge, and I still can't tell you how I did it. When I tell you this challenge was on the top of my mind every single day and I took it so seriously, get a challenge and get motivated. $3,000 in a year, $5,000 in a year. Build that up for yourself and then you'll be able to get an investment account. The one thing I learned is, when you go shopping, always have a budget in mind when you're going to the store. Don't splurge Don't buy things you don't need. Really envision your future. What do you want to do? How can you make your money grow and work for itself? I love shopping every now and then. I love getting my nails done every now and then, but realistically, I can't afford to do it on a consistent basis. It's not even like can't afford. My time is worth more. My work hours is worth more than a set of acrylics. There's always a healthy middle ground balance where you're not completely, you have a stick up your ass and you can't buy anything. Change your mindset and get some sort of sense of control over your paychecks. I remember when I was doing the challenge, my number was $400. And that was when I was on minimum wage. Every 2 weeks I would get paid and that $400 would go straight into my savings account, and I fully understood that this was a comfortable number that I do not need to pull out. I do not need to pull out this number. And I think everyone should get comfortable and find their number. And you need to fall in love with your bank account growing. You don't like spending anymore. You don't like buying materialistic things anymore. You like building your bank account more than all of that. And mine isn't there right now. I'll fully admit that. It was there at one point, but right now it's not. And I hope to follow a challenge again. I really do hope I will. Start small. Something is better than nothing. Put yourself first. Put your future self first. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe down below, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.